One step before a here we go, Zirkzee to Manchester United. We've been covering it the last 2 days, talking about the agreement with personal terms, Ten Hag's communication with the Dutch forward, but now we're hearing that this deal is all but wrapped up. But I want to talk about the bonus that probably has pushed this deal on even more and made it happen, according to reports, in the next couple of days. Interesting to see if that does happen. But why is it interesting and why has it been pushed through even more? There is a little caveat to it as well. There is something more to it which helps Manchester United in negotiations with Bayern Munich. Because of course Bayern Munich owned Zirkzee. They sold him to Bologna and they snuck a little sell-on clause in there. Won 20 million euros onto anything that was sold on Zirkzee wise. So the figure that's in Bologna's books, the 40 million euros that has been agreed, the buyout clause is only half of the Italian clubs. Half of it goes to Bayern Munich, and Manchester United and Bayern Munich, it would seem, are tag teaming up and pushing this deal forward. Bayern need the money as well with the expenditure that they're putting out this summer already. We've seen Paulinho, we've seen Elise. Manchester United obviously want their men in place, but Zirkzee being done can only trigger more talks further down the line with Matthias de Ligt, because this is really favouring Bayern Munich just as much as it is Manchester United. Double bubble, you could say, on both counts. One, for Bayern Munich getting more money for a player that they've already sold, and that deal moving on there. And obviously as well, they were able to spend that money and then get Manchester United back into the table for talks of Matthias de Ligt going through. Let's read through all of the headlines. This is your quick fire update live show, guys. So if I don't get a chance to read your comment out, keep your comments coming in the comment section when the video finishes its live. And we will get back to as many people as we already do, and we did this morning as well, guys. So yeah, let's start with where this has all come from. The tweet is right there, guys, at the bottom of your screen itself. Joshua Zirkzee's agent, this one has actually just come out. I'm going to read through the first one. There's another one just come out, actually. Joshua Zirkzee is one step away from becoming a new Manchester United player. The transfer is expected to be completed in the next days. Here we go is expected soon, in capitals, exclamation mark. Just after that, Romano has put out another tweet, he's been talking on his own YouTube channel, talking about Zirkzee's agent. Joshua Zirkzee's agent, Kia Jurabji, has an excellent relationship with Manchester United's board. This is what we've talked about all along over the last few days, and where United have taken advantage of a situation of a player that initially didn't want to come to United, but Ten Hag doing his part, then pushing the board to do their part. That relationship that Romano has just talked about there with that board, United have got around this transfer and completely pushed AC Milan aside, who had more to offer Zirkzee in terms of Champions League football, and Bologna, who could offer him Champions League football. Somehow United have made this work, and it all looks very, very exciting for United moving forward. The structure at work is what we're saying here right now. Into more quotes that have come out from this deal over the last few hours. Manchester United are now advanced in their quest to sign Joshua Zirkzee. Negotiations for Matthias de Ligt are also progressing. Down to Florian Plettenberg, who has been the man that has been saying Manchester United haven't made contact with Zirkzee yet, with Bayern Munich yet, regarding Matthias de Ligt and a bid there. He's been all over the Zirkzee news as well, but he reads today as well, not too long ago, Manchester United are pushing to finalise the Joshua Zirkzee deal now. Bayern Munich are also informed about the progressions and negotiations between United and Bologna. Bayern have a 50% sell-on clause for Zirkzee, so will receive 20 million as soon as United trigger the 40 million release clause. Boom! That's your 20 million bonus. That's why Manchester United are in the box seat. That's why this has more implication. This is a double bubble deal. Manchester United, Zirkzee, money in, communications with Bayern Munich for Matthias de Ligt. It all works well. United are pretty much doing Bayern Munich a favour here. They don't care for Joshua Zirkzee. They're just earning them more money by buying the player. And they're obviously in communications already with the club for negotiations with Matthias de Ligt. And everybody is happy right now. And moving forward, it's a win-win for everyone, it would seem. Joshua Zirkzee, agreement 5 years. up until 2029. He's going to be on a reported 5 million a year, somewhere around that mark, around about the 90k a week mark. He's happy with that. His agent is over the moon with that. Obviously, his agent fees are in the region of, I think it was 6 to 8 million for Kia Joorabchian, and Manchester United have pulled the trigger and advanced talks to a point where now we're hearing there's almost a here we go. And really, United fans, we have to be happy. This is not so much for me about Zirkzee. We know the player has potential. We know that he has got things to bring to Manchester United that we haven't got already in the football club. But this, I feel, is more of a celebration for the fact that Ineos looked like the real deal. This is what it looks like for me. Like, this is a non-start. This was a non-starter for Manchester United, an absolute non-starter, and we have got this deal done, completed, and pushed the buttons that needed to move it forward very, very quickly. Like, if this happens before the Euros ends, like, this is like unheard of. Like, getting a deal done. Like, the man is entering the knockout stages, the semi-final, in fact, of the European Championships, and if United do manage to convince him to drop out, not drop out, but obviously get this deal done, like, you can get everything agreed, like agent-wise, club-wise, agreement-wise, everything like that. The formalities with Joshua Zirkzee when he comes back are fine, but if United can actually get this wrapped up with Bologna and get it announced this week before he even finishes, like, Joshua Zirkzee is literally on a plane over to Manchester, like, instantly. Well, he'll have his break on his holiday first of all, but first port of call isn't going to be back to training base at Bologna. It's going to be to Carrington straight away. United getting things moving along, and Zirkzee, I don't know if he'll go on the tour. It depends if they go out. If they go out to England, hopefully on Wednesday night, then maybe that cut-off isn't too bad. He'll get a couple of weeks off, Manchester United, go on the tour in around about 2.5 weeks' time. Will he try and squeeze him into it? The tour is only a short one. It's only like a 10-day stint in the States, let's not forget. 3 games, quick-fire games. So will he be pushed into that? But what you can say is we're back in training before the big one, which is the derby. And will be available for the Community Shield if we can get this all finalised very quickly. But it does look now like this is well and truly wrapped up and done. Romano is pretty much nailing on. It's everything but a here we go right now for Joshua Zirkzee. And I feel like just the way that Manchester United are operating with this, they would have known that there was a 20 million sell-on clause for Bayern Munich. They'll know this. They'll probably gone to Bayern Munich knowing the negotiations will probably go okay with the LIGT. United actually doing Bayern Munich a favour in buying Zirkzee and bringing more money to the table for Bayern Munich is just an added little bonus, really, for them and the whole negotiation factor. We will be back, by the way, guys. Anyone asking, normal 6:30 show is back. We have a few guests on as well tonight. Jay is back. Louise is on. Jack also is on tonight, guys. So make sure you tuned in at 6:30 as well. This is just a extra little bit of content for you guys because, like I said, we've been covering Zirkzee in every single way. I've done so many videos on it. This is what I like to do. This is what the content's all about here on FUTV. Looking at the other side of things, we broke it down from every single angle. But this one is more about Ineos, I feel, more than anything. And the fact that United have structured this and gone into this deal with a different outlook. Like, it feels good knowing that a player didn't want to come to Manchester United, wanted to stay in Italy, wanted to move to AC Milan. That's been made very, very clear. And United have just gone at it within the space of 2 weeks, less even, and made this deal happen. This is massive for the football club, absolutely huge for Manchester United. And every United fan, I look at this, and I struggle to find a negative in this. Like, yeah, you can pick out on the player. Like, we don't know if it's going to work. Like we've said before, nobody knows what a player's going to turn out like. When as soon as he puts that red shirt on, things could go Pete Tong. We don't know. We were only just talking about another Dutch player earlier on today, and Donny van der Beek not being able to hack it at Manchester United. So you've got to look at it from where I am, really, as a United fan. I can't see how you can be anything but excited about this deal and how it's happened. I just look at it and I go, yeah, I'm all right with this. I am absolutely over the moon with this. I feel like we've done a quick fire, covered all angles, knew exactly what we were going into, and It's, I'm just happy about it. I am like, it's all down to the player now and what Ten Hag can get out of it. Like, when we're on Ineos watch, which we are, we're all waiting to see what this new turn of the page, the new era is going to bring Manchester United, and everything going forward. Like, they're ticking every single box at the moment, aren't they? Every single box is being ticked for Manchester United fans. I think you'd have to really nitpick. Like, everyone that's in, everything that's going on, it does look like we're actually, as soon as the Euros finish, like even now before it, like with 1 week to go with the Euros, these deals are almost over the line. And as soon as they finish, it's like we know, like, we're going to be right into bringing the players into Manchester United. All of the work has been done. We've been very, very clever. And do you know what? I said it before. I said I think Ten Hag is clutching at straws, thinking that he's going to have at least 2 players with him on this pre-season tour. Like, there's going to be 2 players signed in, wrapped up, done, and available for him for pre-season. And it actually looks like it's going to happen. I do believe that the Dutch revolution has fully taken over Manchester United. I'm not going to say the line again, the future's bright, the future's orange. I just did. But you know what I mean? Like, Zirkzee's in, De Ligt's coming, Haak, Van Nistelrooy, Ten Hag stays. Even McLaren, you could pretty much announce him as like a adopted Dutchman as well. But yeah, it does feel like Manchester United and how they want to move forward, the ship is in order and it's full steam ahead. We just now need to produce the goods on the pitch. That's all we need to do now. Everything else, like, there's a few more players to bring in. So yeah, you've got to. Right, let's get into any more of these updates. Yep, I've just read that one. Let's see, what else have we got? I'm just checking through everything here, guys, just to make sure I've not missed everything. Thank you, everybody, for all your comments coming in. I want to get more comments on this one after the video is finished as well, guys. This is just a quick fire show. I'm probably going to wrap it up at around about 15 minutes. And then get your comments in. We're just going to see if we can get a few more people in, get their opinions on it in the chat. Let's not forget the multiple times Barca and Madrid invested in Dutch players and failed. I don't even need to look that far. I mean, United have done it. So we don't even need to look across there. Like, we've done it and we know ourselves how bad it is. Zirkzee might end up as Rashford or Bruno replacements. There is an update on Marcus Rashford as well. Like, there has been a bid from Saudi. It's been official. In the last couple of weeks, someone has approached Rashford's agent. This news has just come out as well earlier on. Someone approached Rashford's agent and offered the Saudi move. It was completely chucked straight out, as I expect it would be. It was a non-starter. Rashford will never go to Saudi Arabia at this stage of his career. Forget that. Anything that comes out with that news, just look at it as complete and utter garbage. Yes, it's real that they've approached Rashford, but in terms of what's actually going on, how Marcus Rashford sees the Saudi Pro League and the possible move there, no, that's not happening. 100% turned down. Thank you. Not at this stage of his career, as expected. So, yeah, we can forget about that. The only place Rashford would ever go is PSG from Manchester United. And that doesn't look like it's happening now. He's fully committed to United. He wants to be part of Ten Hag's project. And that's how it's going to be going forward. The players we are going for actually excite me. They all seem well up for the move. Yes, Mr. C, I agree with that. Again, this one, convincing Zirkzee. I didn't see this one happening, but I'm excited that we've managed to get it done. I just hope that they've got the right player here. And I hope they've done the homework on how he fits into Manchester United. It looks like Todibo next season. That could well be, Kenneth. Yep, I can see that happening. Neves next season, Todibo. We could already have our transfers lined up. Like, United, we don't know that United are not doing deals behind the scene here to bring players in next year. Like, this can all happen. Negotiating with a club or another club to bring a player in doesn't necessarily mean that you are going for him that summer. No, far from it. It could also be pre-negotiations for the next season. Like, this has happened before. So this will be proof of how Ineos are operating and how this new look Manchester United's backroom staff is and what they're capable of. Really, I think this is what we, like I said in this Zirkzee deal, this is what you need to be excited about more than anything. Like the player, yes, woo, new player in the house, fantastic. But really, like just the fact that Ineos have got down to business incredibly quick and got this deal done. Would love to have De Jong, but don't want a saga. Do you reckon, here's a question for you guys, do you reckon the saga days are over with Ineos? If this is a sign of how things are going to go forward, do you feel like the saga days are over with Ineos now? You think that's it? You think these are the days of like drawn out Frenkie de Jong, United get a bit accepted from Barca just to be absolutely embarrassed at the end of the summer? I feel like this is not going to happen anymore. Well, it's definitely going to not happen as much. And the reason I say that is because I don't think we're going to be going for stupid targets. I don't think we're going to be going for the likes of a De Jong. We're not going to be going for stupid marquee signings or anything like that. So, no, I don't see it. Yeah, there are probably going to be some sagas. You only have to look at the Branthwaite one, the possibility of it happening there. But still, you've got to look at it. And the odds of Manchester United going into a transfer window and being completely embarrassed, they've slimmed, haven't they? They've definitely slimmed. So, yeah, I look at it and go, I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far. It gives me confidence going forward. Bring it on. Let's see more of these signings coming through the door. Kaz has been a member 6 months, so she should have as well. So she should have. FUTV Army growing. Yes, we are. Please like the video, guys, and please do hit that subscribe button. We're on the march to 50k, guys. 50,000 subscribers. It's going to happen soon. Hopefully, we can get it in around near the end of the month, maybe into August. Hopefully, we can keep this momentum going. It'd be fantastic. I couldn't imagine Sir Jim turning up to Barcelona in his socks and sandals, begging Frenkie de Jong like our ex-Donuts did. Yeah, ex-Donut. Honestly, that's what it feels like, doesn't it? Adam, what time is the fan panel later? It is on at 6:30, guys. 2 hours from now, we have more content for you guys. Like, it's non-stop. Keep your notifications on. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button. And yes, guys, that really is all I want to say about that. Just a big quick-fire update on what's happening with Joshua Zirkzee. Get your comments in when the video's gone. Finished live, guys. I'll get back to all of them. It's more of a question for me, and I'll put a question in the comment section for you guys so you know exactly where I'm coming from with this one. I want you to reply to that comment and just tell me how you honestly feel after something like this happens at the football club. But yeah, guys, quick fire live show. We're back again at 6:30 with more updates on everything else. We've got a panel show. Jay is back on. Not heard from him for a long time, guys. So going to be interesting having a catch up with him. Louise and Jack are also on as well, guys. So make sure you tuned in later on, everybody. But absolutely fantastic. Again, great news for Manchester United. We're making moves. We're making moves fast. And we're actually looking like a properly organised football club for a change. Give the video a like. Subscribe to Forever United TV. I'm Adam. I'll see you all a little bit.